ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Owens. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, he makes the catch! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. Gets some space around the 30. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Owens. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Longhorns. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start from the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Off the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Stockton. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Bites into the open. Crosses the 10. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the pick six is wiped away by the defensive pass interference. What a huge call there and a big momentum shift. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Frazier.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The pocket breaking down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Sure hands, it's Baxter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's Baxter.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Grabbed by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Georgia, 3, Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Eludes a tackle. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He missed it. Off target that time. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Georgia. A huge defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. Clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Owens. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping. Short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Misses a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's White. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To the air. It's Stockton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And now the handoff. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Owens. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking for a man. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time. Now it's third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important third down play coming up. Hands it off on the counter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Stockton. Pulls it in. It's White. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. It is intercepted. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here's the handoff. Fighting him off. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Texas 14, Georgia 11.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Breaks into the clear. And here he goes. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Fights off a defender. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Owens. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. It was too much on that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Just 1 yard, so it's up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with...
Look out, he's in the clear. Their carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
That pass ball is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Owens. Under pressure, just lets it go. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Caught by the receiver. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, the football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my God.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia, 17. Texas.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
1st down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The Dogs will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Gets made on the out route. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. Past the 40. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, but he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They'll stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
successful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball is picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense produces 6 points.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
38, Georgia. 17, Texas.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. That sack sets up a second down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
Completion makes it second and short. Back to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? That's a costly mistake, grabbing the jersey there. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.